Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Social and Life Skills Apps for Kiddos with Special Needs. I am Laura Martinez. I am the Assistive Technology Program Manager at Task, and I am joined by...
Good morning. I'm Elizabeth Ortega, Assistive Technology Specialist at Task, and welcome. Task is a nonprofit. We serve 6 counties in Southern California. We are a parent training and information center. Our mission is to educate and empower people with disabilities and their families to become effective communicators and self-advocates. Our disclaimers that Task staff are not advocates or attorneys. We do not provide recommendations, legal advice, or suggestions. Our family support specialists offer peer-to-peer support, information, and options to parents of children with disabilities so they can become informed members of the IEP team and work collaboratively with schools. Our family support specialists help families understand the special education process by providing one-on-one phone consultations, virtual IEP consultations, and review of documentation, assistance with letter writing. They offer a variety of educational webinars, support for military families, and information and resources. Task has 2 online support groups, Parent Connection and Restorative Connection. Both support groups are for parents only. Parent Connection is led by Task staff. They meet the 4th Tuesday of the month from 10 to 11. And Restorative Connection is led by a mental health professional. They meet twice a month, the 2nd and 4th Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Within our tech center, we offer a variety of we offer a variety of assistive technology webinars. We offer individualized online lab appointments via Zoom. If you're looking for specific apps or websites, or if you have specific questions and we would like to meet in person, right now we're doing it via Zoom. You can contact me and we can go ahead and schedule that appointment for you. We offer assistive technology consultations and clinics. Under our AAC services, AAC is Augmentative Alternative Communication. We have Project Communicate, in which we offer a free 1-hour AAC consultation with a speech language pathologist. And new this year, we have Let's Talk AAC, which is a professional development webinar series, and our first one will be next month. We also offer online Tech Connection, which is our social and life skill groups for ages 14 and above. And we have a lot of information and resources in assistive technology. Our assistive technology focused e-newsletter is Tech Tidbits. It goes on once a month. If you're not receiving it or would like to receive it, please visit the website on the screen. Plug in your name and email address and you'll start receiving it the following month. And before we begin, the app prices listed are subject to change by vendors. These were checked last week. Prices vary from day to day, even from morning to afternoon or to night. You will have access to the links on each slide. They will either take you directly to the vendor's website or to the App Store. All the apps that Laura is going to show you today, they are available for iDevices, iPad, iPhones. If they're available on another platform, it will be indicated on that slide for that app. I will send you a copy of the presentation approximately 30 minutes after the webinar to the email address you used to register to today's webinar. And once again, if you're looking for specific apps for your children or clients, you can email Laura or myself and we'll be able to assist you. We can send you resources through email or we can schedule a lab appointment via Zoom.
Thank you, Liz. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I have just a sampling of each type of app that we're going to talk about today. Again, we have over 3,300 apps. So we're just trying to give you an idea of the type of things that are out there. And again, if you're looking for something specific for your kiddo or your client or yourself, go ahead and email us and we'll try to help you on an individualized basis. So the first grouping of apps I'm going to show you have to do with functional and life skills. So the first one is called Peppy Bath by Peppy Play. And there are actually two different versions of Peppy Bath. So there's Peppy Bath and Peppy Bath 2. There's a free light version in which you get 2 activities, brushing your teeth and doing laundry. And then the full version, they add 3 more activities. And then in Peppy Bath 2, there are different activities as well. They're available for iOS, Google Play, and on Amazon. So I have Peppy Bath 2. So you have the choice of choosing a little boy, a little girl, a dog, or a cat. And then you can choose your activities. There's no reading necessary. It's all very intuitive. So, oh boy, she needs help. So we have all these different tools that we can use. I'm going to grab a Kleenex.
Thank you.
And wash your hands.
One done.
So there are different activities, obviously, that you can do in here. I'm going to clean her face.
Thank you.
You can cut her nails.
Ah. Oh. Yay. Ah.
And then,
Oh.
of course, you can brush her teeth. Sparkly teeth.
Well done.
So you can do all the activities, or you can get out and go do a different activity. The potty activity is popular. Hopefully you can see here this little circle. You press on her tummy.
Ah.
Love this.
Ah.
And with apps like this, there's opportunity for a lot of language, you know, if you're talking about what's going on. Anyway, and then if I hit the sink, of course, because we need to wash our hands after we go to the bathroom, it takes us to the sink. Anyway, that gives you an idea of Peppy Bath number 2. So the next one is called Ready, Set, Dial, and I absolutely love this app. It's free. It's available on iOS, on Amazon, and you can also just use it right in your computer browser or your any browser actually. So it's a safety game, but it also helps you learn phone numbers, how to call 911, teaches about strangers, can help memorize your home phone number, you know, whatever numbers that you want. So I'll go ahead and show you. Ready, set, dial. And when Ready, Set, Dial loads, you have the choice of, there are several, you have to scroll to the side. There are several choices, so I'll show you kind of what they look like. So you can learn the basics of what a cell phone is. What is 911? You can learn about strangers.
What is 911? 911 is a special phone number to dial in case of an emergency. You dial this number to get help from the police, firefighters, or medical personnel. It's one of the most important numbers to learn and remember. when to call. If there's an emergency and no grown-ups are around to help, you should dial 911. Some reasons for calling might include: there's a fire, someone is hurt badly, someone's life is in danger, or someone appears sick and can no longer talk to you. If you think you're having an emergency, call 911.
Okay, I'm going to go out of there just in the interest of time. And there's a simulator and there's practice. So with practice, you can put in a phone number. I put in our task phone number, but it actually goes through and teaches you the numbers and where to find them. Here's a simulator for 911.
Let's try dialing 911. Follow me by pressing the lit buttons. 9 1 1. Talk. 911. What's the emergency?
So again, that's just to train and practice. There are also things you can do to memorize. There are games, memorize numbers, and then the actual simulator. This is where they practice actually calling. Well, not actually calling on the simulator.
911, what's the emergency?
So then they can role play.
What is your name and how old are you? I'm going to help you. It's important that you do not hang up the phone, okay? Is your mommy or daddy at home? Can you tell me your phone number? Can you tell me your address? You're doing a great job. I have an ambulance on the way. They'll be there in a few minutes. Don't hang up. It's important you keep talking to me, okay?
And then you wait until the
Do you hear or
ambulance,
see?
the ambulance gets there and then hang up. We've used this several times in our Tech Connection group, and they're teenagers. They really, really like it. And then there's another activity that goes through the different emergency vehicles. So there's a lot to this app. Like I said, it's free, so it's great. You can put in any phone numbers that you want. So you can put in your own phone numbers to memorize if that's what you want to do. And again, they can learn and practice. And then in the settings, you can turn different things on and off. You can do a parental gate. There's a kid lock. There's you can set the phone as mobile or a home phone, depending on what they're using. So anyway, that is Ready Set Dial. It's a really useful app for all different ages, depending on what you're working on. And again, it's available on multiple platforms. The next one's called Everyday Skills, and they're self-directed videos, for lack of a better word, that go kind of one by subject. It's available on iOS and Amazon. And these are similar to something I'm going to show you later by the Attainment company. It was developed with their technology. It's just laid out a little bit differently. So everyday skills.
Please tap the topic you would like to view.
So you have several choices on here, depending on what you want to work on or go over. There's different stores, fire department, restaurants, zoo, stairs, prepping a meal, feeding animals, going out on a date. So I just want to show you there's a bunch of different choices, even some careers here. Let's go out on a date.
Going out on a date.
Tap this button one more time to view your topic.
Going out on a date. When going out on a date, follow these tips to make the date more enjoyable. Take a shower and brush your teeth before you go. Dress appropriately for the date. Be on time. It helps to wear a watch to keep track of the time. Decide where and when you are going ahead of time. If you have plans about what to do and where to go, you will have more fun. Be polite to your date and other people around you. Talk with a normal voice and listen when your date is talking. Be yourself. Following these tips will make your date fun and enjoyable.
Please tap the topic you would like to view.
So that's just to give you an idea. The pictures are a little outdated. I don't know if you saw there was a phone book. My goodness, I don't know if I've seen a phone book in how long it's been, but very nice step-by-step, simple directions. Next are apps by the Attainment Company. We've been using Attainment Company software and apps for years and years, and they're just so effective and so helpful. So they have many different titles. So I just listed some. Dollars and cents has to do with money. You start with counting coins, move on to spending money, and then making change, as if you were the cashier. Personal success, I'm going to show you that one. Works on different types of hygiene and safety skills. Community success, there's a whole bunch. They are on the pricey side. They're $59.99 each, but they all have trial versions in which you get at least one or two subjects. And I'll show you a full version and a trial version so you can see the difference. So this is community success. Maybe. Here we go. So these are my choices when I open. I can also go in to settings and you can set up users. And if they have specific needs, you can set that up. So if you have somebody who uses a switch or someone who needs it read for them, or if you want them to read themselves, you can turn that off. You can turn on and off the activities, which I'll show you in just a minute what those are. And then again, you can turn, depending on what you want to do, you can turn off background music, sound effects, things like that. So just to show
Getting
you.
around your community.
Riding in a car.
Riding the bus.
Taking a taxi.
Crossing the street.
So if you look at the top, it'll tell you what activities it offers
Asking for help.
in each subject.
Being with other people. In a waiting room.
In line.
So with this one, there are steps and there are social skills that go with it. So I'm going to choose in line.
In line. Go to the end of the line. Wait quietly and patiently. Give space to others. Step forward as the line moves. Wait until the clerk is free. Be ready for your turn.
So it takes you through the steps. If I go back
In
Right.
line.
and I want to work on the social skills portion of that,
Respect others' space and privacy. Don't cut in line. Avoid crowding and pushing. Don't invite others to cut in.
In line.
so
Around town. Hairdresser.
Library.
Movie theater. Laundromat.
Pharmacy.
I just wanted to give you guys an idea of kind of the different choices that are in this app. So this is the full version. And then I'm going to open a trial version of their personal success program. So when I open the trial version, it's going to have one choice that I can sample and use, and the rest will be grayed out. If I decide I want to go in and purchase the rest of it, I would just go to the store. Now, here's a trick. So the price for these are $59.99, but if you download the free version and you upgrade, they're $39.99.
Taking care of your smile. Brushing your teeth.
So with this one, there are lots of different choices at the top. It can take you through the steps of brushing your teeth. There's also a movie, a little video on doing it. Then there's self-talk.
No personal care activity is more important than good dental care. It is the key to fresh breath and looking good. And it is important for health reasons. Brush your teeth 2 or 3 times daily. But it is not enough just to brush. It must be done correctly. Ask your dentist to show you how to brush the right way.
So then the story continues. I'm going to go back.
Brushing your teeth.
There's problem solving.
Keeping your teeth in good shape is called care. Dental.
It's really just a quiz.
Good dental care is important for reasons. Brushing your
Just wanted to give you an idea of what the free one entails. So those are Attainment company apps. Highly recommend them. Here's a couple of free apps that we found that work on money. The first one is called Counting Bills and Coins. It is for iOS only, but it does work on several things: counting, matching, making change. I'll go ahead and show you. Pretty simple and straightforward. So there's just counting money. You can do coins or bills and coins. You can choose a level. So solve the problem above by entering an amount using the keypad and then click check. So basically we're going to count our money. 25, 25, 35, 41. So you have to put in the $sign in the decimal point. And then there's show me the money. So you just drag the bills and coins to make the total. There's making change. So giving customers change. So there's a math problem. word problem, basically. And so you have to give the change, drag the money out and give the change, and then click check. And then there's matching and values. So nice app. I like it because the money looks like actual money. It doesn't look like toy or play money, which is just confusing. So that's counting bills and coins. The next one is called Peter Pig's Money Counter. Ugh. And it was basically created by Visa, I believe. And it's an interactive game. It's ages 5 to 8, depending on the learner, but it is available on iOS, Google Play, and directly in your computer browser or any browser. So it was made to help teach kids practical money skills. So I can click how to play, and it has some nice explanations in here. You can choose easy, medium, or hard. And we're sorting money in the first one. That's what happens if you do it wrong. This one you have to count and decide which one it goes to. Is that a quarter? I can't tell. If you get it wrong for any reason, it takes that money away. This is a greater than, less than. Whoops. So because I got some wrong, I didn't earn my $1.35 to shop, so I need to try again. But there are a bunch of different games, actually 3 different games. And also, if you hit the star right here, there are some fun facts about money. And then tips on how to save money. So even though it was created for younger kids, I think it might be good for older ones as well in the money saving area. So those are both free. Again, if you came in late, Liz will be sending you a copy of the handouts, which will have all the links available. So Liz, are we good on questions?
One just came in. If you have similar, excuse me, if you have similar apps for 15 to 22-year-olds.
Okay. I don't know if you came in late, but if you have specific things you're looking for, if you go ahead and email us, we'll be glad to help you. Oops. So the next one we're going to work on is social skills. Emotions. So this one is from I Can Do Apps, and it's actually just called emotions. So when you look for it, it can be kind of confusing. I've provided the link directly to get it, but it's it works on emotions and understanding emotions, but it uses real faces and also real situations. Okay, so when you open emotions, you have these 5 different activities to choose from. So one is just basic identify
Who is sad?
By the picture, who's sad?
Terrific. Great.
If you get it wrong, it doesn't let you answer, so you have to go through them all again.
Well done.
So identify the emotion with the picture. I'm going to try to figure out how the person feels.
Excellent.
Identify picture based on scenario or emotion and emotion.
Taylor's best friend is moving away. Taylor is sad. How does Taylor look? Terrific.
So this just takes you through different scenarios. And then this is picture with label. So it has the labels at the bottom. And then picture based on scenario.
Cole's parents are taking him to his favorite restaurant for dinner. How does Cole look? You did it.
So that is emotions. So this is a set of apps. You can download them separately, or you can download this whole social story creator and library by Touch Autism. Depending on how you, what you decide to download and how you do it, the prices vary. But what's nice if you get the whole enchilada, so to speak, is you can create your own stories. And then you can purchase the library of over 20 stories. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's for iOS only. But it looks like this. And you can either create your own new social story, or you can go in and see the stories. So I unlocked all of the stories. So I have all of these choices. If I'm looking for something specific, I can look under friendship and feelings, know that all of these have to do with that. Problem behaviors, personal space, how to calm down, waiting, taking turns, self-care. So I really like the stranger and community safety. There's a money, there's potty training. If they have a communication device, there's one on taking care of your device. So, and then ones that work on speech and language. So while we're in here, I'll just do making conversations. So you do have the option to print the story if you want it on paper, but you can go ahead and just go in.
Talking to people is fun. There are so many things to talk about. I can talk about favorites. I can ask someone about their favorite things and tell people what my favorite things are too.
So I can choose colors, food, movies, or animals.
My favorite color is green. What is your favorite color?
So just...
My favorite animal is an elephant. What's yours? I can talk about plans and places to go. I can talk about things to do and when to do them.
There's just different choices.
Last weekend, I went to the park. Did you do anything fun over the weekend? I want to ride roller coasters. Have you ever been on a roller coaster? I can ask someone about them. I can ask someone about how they are feeling or about themselves.
And again, you have the choices.
Do you have any pets? Do you have any brothers or sisters? I have so many things to talk about. It's fun to talk to my friends.
So that's just one of the books. But there are all kinds of stories. And again, you can create your own social stories, which is really nice. Okay.
Laura, you're muted. Sorry. Can you show the previous app one more time? Just the icon of it. This.
Did you mute me, Liz?
Yes, I was trying to let someone in. Sorry.
It's okay. Did you see it? It's this. It looks like.
Yeah, they said
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, no problem. Sorry, I can't see the chat. I keep trying to look, but I can't see. So thank you, Liz, for handling that. Okay. Oh, also when you get your handouts, there should be I put the icons on all at the top of all of the each slide because I know it's a pain to try to find stuff, and if you don't know it's the right one. So I try to put a picture of the icon on each thing to help you out. So the next set of apps is by Happy Frog, and they have several different apps that we use. So since we're focusing on social skills, I listed 3 that we have used often. The first one is Do It or Not, and it's available on iOS and Google Play. Second one is Say It or Not. And the third is Conversation Planner, and those are both available on iOS only. I don't know why they do some and not others, but there we go. So I'm going to show you 2 out of the 3 just so you can get an idea of what their apps are like. And this one is the Conversation Planner.
Hi. Press play to get started.
I go into options and turn the music off. Hope it listens, or it doesn't.
Every conversation includes a talking partner. This is the person you are talking to. Read about the conversation and pick your talking partner. You need to ask your math teacher for permission to hand in your math assignment late.
So who's your talking partner? Well, it would be my math teacher.
You agree to play Lego with your little brother Leo.
And who's my talking partner? No. Let me go back home. Try that again. Shh. So in all of their the Happy Frog apps, you have to play to unlock other levels, and there are light versions and then the full versions. So in the light versions, you may get like this one, you get the first 4 that are open. If you decide you want to unlock the rest, then there's a upgrade fee or an in-app purchase.
In this level, you identify your conversation goal. Your conversation goal is the reason why you are having a conversation. You and your friend Seth are waiting for the music teacher to return.
So what's the conversation goal? To buy a music album, to say hi to my guitar teacher, or to talk with Seth about things we're both interested in? I think we're going to talk to our, nope. So we're waiting. Okay. So we're going to talk to Seth.
On the way to music class, you want to wish your classmate Shanna a happy birthday.
So I just want to show you up here at the top. If you get all check marks, it will take you to the next level. If you get any X's, it will have you do the whole level again. Okay, that's conversation planner. The next one is called say it or don't. Say it or not, sorry. Again, you have the choices. If you want them to do it with adult support, there's no answers, or independent with answers, you can choose that. So again, we're just on the first level, which is family, but other choices are friends, community, and then mixed. So feelings, say it or not, or what to say. So we'll do say it or not. Oh, I turned off the voice. Okay, your mom asks you to clean up the mess in the living room. You're mad because you didn't make the mess, your sister did. You say, no way, it's not my problem. Is that okay to say? So you decide, should you say that to your mom, or it's rude, don't say it. So takes you through different types of scenarios again.
Your grandmother has her music on and she asks if you like it. You don't like it at all. What should you say or do?
So then you need to figure out how to say that politely. So these have a lot of situations that might come up. Your dad asks you what you think of his new jeans. You don't like them. What should you say? Find something that you do like about them. So that's say it or not. And that again is part of the Happy Frog apps. So the next one is called Let's Be Social, and it is a free app. And you can create your own stories, or there are already lessons or stories built in. It is for iOS only. It is free. Again, it's called Let's Be Social. So in the menu here, you have different choices of subjects that you may want to work on. So my choices here that are already available are keeping personal space, joining a group, staying on topic, interrupting, different things you can do in the community, different behaviors at school, like making inappropriate noises or losing control, sitting in class, couple on transition, handling change, not getting your way. And then social relationships, social filters, things like that. This is when I had started and didn't finish, but you can go in and add a lesson if you want, and you can put in your own narration, and they do have images that you can choose from already in there. So let's do using a social filter. So depending on the student, you can have them read it aloud or you can have it read aloud. Sorry, trigger finger today. Are we not reading? Don't know why we're not reading. Darn it. Okay, so Lisa just got a new haircut. She looks in the mirror and smiles. She asks Ella if she thinks it looks good. Ella says, no, it looks terrible. Lisa runs away crying. Ella feels confused. She was just telling the truth. When people ask how they look, you should always say something nice. I don't know if I agree with this line. You could edit it if you want. It's okay to lie so you don't hurt someone's feelings. You might need to explain white lies. Even though Ella doesn't like Lisa's haircut, she should tell Lisa that she likes it. Ella knows the next time someone asks her, she'll tell them they look great. So maybe she finds something that she likes about the haircut. And then there's questions. How does Lisa feel about her haircut? Now, if they can't remember and they click up here on read story, it'll take you back to just the story. I don't know why mine's not reading. Trust me, it does read, so they can find the answer. Now, if you get, again, if you're not sure, you get it incorrect, you have the option of reviewing the question and trying it again. So again, lots of different choices, or you can add your own lesson, which is really helpful. Okay. Okay, next is a set of apps called Social Skills for Autism. They are, the website is klugsocialskills.com. Two of them are available on iOS only, and one of them is available on Google Play. Again, don't know why they do that. But the first one, Mission Rescue Klug, the app addresses nuances in communication and social interaction. So they talk about different context sensitivity and things like that. So the gist of all of these apps is that Klug is an alien that has crash landed on Earth, and he's trying to learn social skills. So Klug 2 is return to Zoogopolis, easy for me to say. And there are different friendship categories, which I'm going to show you that one. And then the third one, Klug 3, has to deal with school-related behaviors. So I'm going to show you the middle one, which is Klug 2.
Hi everybody. The last time Klug visited planet Earth, you helped him get home safely. This time out, we need you.
There's a whole mission brief that will take you through that talks about Klug. I'm going to go ahead and hit the home button. And there's 3 planets. So Zoogopolis, if I click on that, I can have any of these choices out of order or in order. So this deals with friends, relationships, online friendships, peer pressure, and dealing with peer pressure. If we go to Bob, Planet Bob, there are things like playing games, being a gracious loser, gracious winner, what to do when a friend comes to your house, or going to manners when going to a friend's house. And then the final planet talks about bullying, cyberbullying, dealing with bullying, things like that, and safe use of smart devices, which is really helpful. I'm going to go to Bob, I think. And let's do going to a friend's house.
Going to a friend's house. It's nice when people invite us to go to their house. It makes us feel included. For some people, it can make them feel nervous. Why? Well, there are a few reasons. If they don't know the person's family, they may worry that they're not nice. If they're staying for something to eat, they may worry they won't like the food.
Do you worry before you go to your friend's house? What do you worry about?
So here's an opportunity for discussion.
Well, the good news is, it's perfectly normal to be worried when going somewhere for the first time. It's your body's way of preparing you. You can help yourself to feel better by pushing out those negative or bad thoughts and replacing them with some positive or good ones. Think, their family is probably really nice. They'll have different games and toys that I haven't played with before. It'll be fun. They'll probably have nice food and maybe even treats.
Practice turning a negative thought into a positive thought.
So again, more discussion.
Okay, so we're thinking positively. The next thing we need to do is look at the do's and do nots of visiting a friend's house. First, the do's. When you first arrive at the house, do greet everyone. You can greet your friend with an informal greeting like hi or hey, but as parents will need a more formal greeting such as hello. If you haven't met them before, you'll need to introduce yourself. Hello, I'm Bob. It's nice to meet you.
So it does take.
Can you remember what formal and informal greetings are?
So this is from earlier, one of the previous lessons.
In our lesson about when friends come to play, we said it's important to allow the visitor to choose the first activity. If you go to your friend's house and they don't offer you the first choice of activity, do stay calm and go along with the first game they suggest. They might not know it's good manners.
So I'm going to get out just in the interest of time. But these are some great apps with a lot to them. And again, they're all free. And then this app, Conversation Builder, comes in just regular Conversation Builder. This is what it looks like. It's made for ages 5 to 11. And then they make Conversation Builder Teen, which is ages 12 and up. And I'll show you what the difference is. They are for iOS only. People either seem to really love this app or really not like it. So it's totally up to you. I'll show you the difference. So when you open Conversation Builder, you have choices. You can choose different modules to speak about. Some come with the initial download and some you have to download separately, but you can randomize the modules. You can just do the basic conversations, holidays, depending on what you want to work on. Up here, hopefully you can see. So what this is supposed to mimic is a back and forth conversation with someone else or with other people. So you have a choice of a one-on-one 4 exchange, meaning we go back and forth 4 times, a one-on-one 8 exchange, or you can customize it. You can also have the student be the conversation initiator, the peer, or randomize it, which I did. And just there's a lot of customization you can do. So I'm going to just go ahead and press play. We're not talking. I think I'm gonna have to go out and go back in. I apologize. Try closing the other ones. Maybe I have too many things open. Sorry to make you seasick. Give me just a sec. Did I just undo myself? Yep. I just do it this way since there's just one more. Sorry about that. My iPad pooped out for whatever reason. Gotta love technical difficulties. Okay, let's see. We're not talking. Let's try. There we go. So how would you start this conversation? So then you have to decide. So then you can record. Can I play two? And then you record. You can turn on or off the recording part. And then you can finish. If you want, you can play the conversation back and forth so they can hear their own, the way they responded and how the conversation sounds. You can save it, you can email it, or you can just go on to the next one. So there are different prompts. For, like I said, the younger age guys. And then the teen. Oh my goodness, mine flipped upside down. I'm so glad yours didn't. Okay, so on the team one, you can set it up for 2 to 3 players or a whole group. You can turn on and off the instructional audio. You can randomize all the modules, or if you just want to focus on, say, you know, you can turn off what you don't want to work on. So maybe you just want to work on bullying and maybe sarcasm. So you can turn on what you want to turn on. So this is gossiping or bullying. So now you're going to make your decision. Are you going to participate in that? Or are you going to say, dude, not cool.
The audio's still not working, Laura. We're not hearing the responses.
You're not?
No.
Darn it. I don't know what to do. Did you hear it on the other one?
No. Remove the headphones.
Oh, Lord, it's going to yell. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Let's try. She said your goody two shoes attitude is, did you hear that part?
No.
Okay, let me go back.
Yeah, there's no audio.
Huh. And I've got audio just fine. I wonder what's going on. Gotta love technical difficulties, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's see. We have share sound, share iPhone, iPad. Uh-oh, am I muted? Let me try that. Let me try that, Liz, and see if that. Okay, one more time. If not. You can't hear it?
I cannot.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Well, I'll just talk through it, I guess. I'm so sorry. So on the teen or on both of them, it gives you, they talk to you about something and then you have to come up with a response. And you, if you choose the right response, it has you record that response and then they answer. So they answer according to what you say. So it's kind of a back and forth conversation. And then again, you can play it back so they can hear. So the ages 5 to 11 version is $19.99 and the teen version is $29.99. But if you want them together as a bundle, it's $34.99. Their pricing is really weird and wonky. I apologize about that. I don't know why it's not cooperating today. So I'm going to go ahead and stop with these here. I'm losing my voice, sorry. If you wouldn't mind filling out our Survey Monkey, and please leave your email address in the box on the Survey Monkey, not on here. We'll go ahead and enter you in our monthly drawing for an Amazon gift card, $25 Amazon gift card. If you have your phone, you can just scan the QR code, turn on your camera and aim it at the QR code here, and we can do that. Liz has put the link in the chat. It's much easier just to click from here for whatever reason. And don't know who came in late or who was here, but Liz will be sending out copies of the handouts in just a little bit to the email that you registered with. Am I right, Liz? Is that right? The email they registered with?
Yes.
If you have specific questions for your child, for your client, for yourself, feel free to email us and we can try to help you by either demonstrating or suggesting, giving you, different app options or other technology options. Just a small disclaimer, we are moving this week. We are moving offices. So tomorrow and Friday, we will probably be down. And it depends when they get our internet back up, but we'll be returning emails for sure on Monday and then the rest of today. Did you stop recording?